Hello, everyone, and welcome to something very, very different. Now, the gameplay that you're seeing is, just gameplay that I edited through. Um, but we're going to be doing something new, and we call it the Armor Rants. Now, this will just be the start episode. If you want this to become a real series, which we want to,
Yes,
then
we do.
yeah, which we want to, we'll make more episodes. And through your suggestions, we'll rant about how we hate stuff, how we like stuff, how we love it, or how it sucks.
For
Completely.
random subjects. Just anything random.
Anything random, anything. So, today we're covering two topics. We're going to do Frozen, and we're also going to do Five
Five
Nights
Nights
at
at
Freddy's
Freddy's.
2. Well, both, I guess. So
Yeah.
let's begin, shall we? So, first thing that we need to talk about is, what was the first thing again? I mean, we
It was
wrote
the
all this
Frozen
stuff.
how some of the making of the animations of it aren't right. Like there's a few mistakes there.
Yes, there are plenty of mistakes in this game.
Especially when she's singing the Frozen song, Elsa, I think.
There's quite a bit of errors. So, things that you might have missed. Oh yeah, one, the Tangled, another movie made by the same people from before. Rapunzel and Flynn are actually in it. It's like a brief frame where, well, not
They're just
frame,
in
but
it.
they're just in it. Like when Anna's exiting the castle, she's when she's exiting the castle, like while all the people are walking into the castle, you could like briefly see both of them together, kind of talking. Uh, that's just
It's
one
kind of
thing.
clearly noticed of Rapunzel's hair,
Oh
the
yeah.
cut off version of it.
Yeah, and also Flynn's nice little beard. But anyways, next thing for the Let It Go song. I absolutely despise this thing. But we're not here to talk about how we despise
But
it.
on the other hand, I think it's okay. But you know,
I absolutely despise it. But I do. I really do. Please do
it's
not hate me
alright.
for that. But there are a couple things that you might have missed. One, in a brief scene, and if you just go ahead and search Let It Go on YouTube, you'll find like results. And if you go to the video, the lyrical video
The
made
sing
by,
along version.
yeah, the sing along version by Disney UK, uh one thing that you about 3 minutes 10 seconds, you'll
Yeah.
notice that her braid passes magically through her shoulder. Also, at that point, notice how she has that black collar thing, and it's part of her dress. And
Yes,
then go
it's
to where
top half.
she makes her frost dress. Notice that the top of her frost dress, where that black thing used to be, is now clear. So apparently Elsa now has the magical powers to make fabric disappear and get replaced by frost.
Well,
Because logic.
as I said, like molecular, like disfiguring things. It's just weird.
Because logic.
Yes, cause of logic.
Because of logic.
I
Huh.
mean, maybe she took it off, but yeah, no,
I
just
don't.
no.
Well, she took off the cape, and that was like a big part of the cinematical. But she never takes off the collar thing when she makes the dress. So that's one thing I've noticed that no one else has noticed, at least
Because it
on
was
YouTube.
always on there the whole time.
And it's pretty noticeable once you look into it. But okay, so what could have been improved about this movie? I actually, just personally, like I said, I absolutely despise of this movie. I did a quick little Google search of Frozen. There's a snow cone machine for Olaf. Now
Apparently,
I've actually gone ahead and watched this movie a couple times. I mean, I admit the animation style's nice.
yes, it is
The
nice.
Well, it's a Disney movie,
Yeah.
so it's
Mhm.
pretty PG. Its storyline, is a well thought out one. However, that's what kind of here is. It has a lot of holes. See, these holes could have been patched easily if
Plot holes,
people.
basically.
Well, yeah, big plot holes. Okay, so couple things in the beginning scenes where well, they're just kids, and this is the part where Anna gets her brain frozen or whatever. I don't know, but
Well, they're playing like in a big
you
group.
know, you know how she got shot? Well, if Elsa could have just,
Aimed a
shot,
little bit lower.
since she clearly can make control if it was either ice or snow, she could have just made snow under her, soft snow. Kind of well, you can clearly tell from a much later scene that she has the snow that she can create can be very soft. But oh, that's one. There's also an issue close to there, but I'm gonna cover this. But the issue is that if she just made some fluffy snow for her sister to fall on,
It would have been
a
all
lot of
good.
things could have been avoided. And two things that kind of go flip flop. Okay, so one, if you're gonna isolate your daughter from your other daughter, why erase the memory of her having powers? Or, if you're gonna erase the memory of her having powers, why don't you just let them still be together? I mean,
Yeah,
clearly
that's
being locked in a room will cause more frost than running around the castle, being free, all around the kingdom.
and it'll cause and of course it caused a lot of suspicion of her sister.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
why.
that was that was actually pretty mean. That could have fixed a lot of issues later down in the storyline, and it really just, so like I said about the fluffy snow, in the scene where the snow monster guy, not Olaf, but whatever, the marshmallow
The
guy,
big
whatever.
monster guy that was
I
like
don't
fighting
really
against the
care.
soldiers.
I don't really care for his name, but he he when he threw them off the cliff, well, kind of just made them fall off the cliff, or I don't remember how it went down, but they're like chased there, and Anna cuts the rope so the snow on the bottom will be fluffy and they could fall safely. So if you notice, when Anna falls, she makes this big print in the snow, and the snow's kind of messy. But where Kristoff fell, everything's nice, pristine, smooth, and somehow magically just phased through the snow, didn't either leave a mark, and the snow on top of him just remained nice and smooth.
I wonder
Because,
how.
yeah, logic. Okay, now the final thing, how this movie could have just been better.
On your
Uh,
opinion.
wait, we need Jose to talk a bit because I'm honestly getting a sore throat. Me ranting, so it's a bit of Jose's turn to
Well,
talk.
this is the armor rant.
Yeah.
Well, I would think the movie is okay, but yes, it could have been improved by a little bit, few things here and there. The effects were nice, but a little bit better plot story would have been better. Like as Daniel or Chipper would say, how there's just holes here and there, which could have been patched up. And then, of course, by the animation of it, just make sure you watch the movie enough times to make sure that all the effects are okay for the people that make the movies. Make sure you got a good movie out there. And yeah, but the movie was okay, as I thought. Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay, let's move on to the
to our
next
next
subject.
topic.
That's how this freaking new popular indie game that was only out since like July has become so infinitely popular, and how it's so genius. Now, this is one of the few games that I've seen that have become popular.
You mean
Not
Minecraft?
just
You
kind of like
Minecraft?
Minecraft, that a game that wasn't exactly as popularized by world's biggest YouTuber, PewDiePie. And that kind of amazed me a bit, because if you notice, PewDiePie only has about 5 videos. Each one he covers a new night. But I actually found that astounding that it barely took any influence from him.
Wait, Five Nights at Freddy's 1?
Well, both games actually. Each one he has only about 5, 6 videos on each. I don't know if he's done night 6. But the story in this game is absolutely amazing and well thought out.
Are you sure?
But simple at the same time.
Because I think it's a little bit more simple.
Now,
But yeah, the story.
the one thing is that, in the first game, there's a couple things that you might notice. Phone Guy says that it's a bug and they want to stuff you in an animatronic suit. If you go into the back room, you'll see an empty endoskeleton. In the dark, the animatronics are supposedly supposed to think that you're an empty endoskeleton. After Scott, the creator of the game, confirmed itself that the restaurant is haunted, which leads many to believe that the animatronics themselves are haunted.
Well, of course.
Everyone's favorite character, Phone Guy, even though he barely has any dialogue, actually, kind of tricks you into thinking because of his own, just non-knowledge. That's not a real word. But this story is actually just so subtle because most of the story is given to you through 4 slips of paper that randomly appear. I'm talking about in, I believe it's, the camera closest to the right. The camera closest to you on the right in the first game, that there's the rules of safety. Then sometimes it can randomly change into one of these 4 papers, and those papers show like there's 5 kids murdered in the restaurant, lured back. Now, most people know about this, and I won't go on to it that much, but if you really want to look into it, search it up on YouTube, you idiot. Kidding. Please don't leave. But, now I'm gonna talk a little bit. Oh, got hiccups. About the second game. So, there's a lot hidden in this one, too. One, shocker, it's a prequel.
No way.
Wow, that was totally not presented by your check.
But I don't
and
get
Phone Guy.
Prequel.
I mean, when the trailer came out, I was just like, there's a second Phone Guy. That's amazing.
Wait,
But
isn't he the first go though?
So, evidence that shows us that the game is a prequel. One, the Phone Man is alive, and I call him Phone Guy just because, But Phone Guy, in the first game, it seems like he died. On the 4th night, the call, you could clearly hear that he's talking about how the night's not going, and he wants you to check in the back room, presumably that he knows that he's gonna die. No one, there's a lot of rumors surrounding that, but it's the basic idea. Then there's the fact that your paycheck is, it's dated 1987 in the second game. Now, in the first game, Phone Guy mentions the bite of 87, and that basically is where someone got their friend a little bitten off. So, through some clues I found through the game, I've actually found some really interesting things. One, on the 6th night, Phone Guy says that the next day, you're going to be working the day shift. Now, if you go on, and this would be happening the day before, the day of night 7. Also, when you complete a night 7 challenge, or just complete night 7, your pink slip doesn't say Mike Smith. At least, wait. I'm pretty sure that's the second guy. from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I don't remember, but it's a completely different guy named Frizz Smith. Now, that could mean a couple things. I kind of wonder why he got fired from a job that was only supposed to last that day. Don't mind the background noise. That's just kind of odd, because it said, like, tomorrow's the last day. So, through the evidence, the character you play in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is actually the man, is the victim of the bite of 87.
Wait, so in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you mean?
Yeah, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so you're, like, the security guard that you play as is actually the victim.
Oh, so right, because this is before the
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah.
Because since this is a prequel.
Yeah, so, that was pretty intriguing. Also, another note, this game is just so hiddenly brilliant that I want to go on and on about every single detail that I pulled out from this game, but I just can't because the story's so hiddenly immense, but simple, that, it just makes me, I just want to talk about it all day.
But I wouldn't know because I haven't played the game much. I mean, I just really think it's an okay game. It's pretty good. I had played it a few times, both of them. But
yeah, it's just so hiddenly brilliant, and that's gonna wrap this up. And I don't want to go on and on and on.
You're gonna keep going on for hours.
Yeah, I could actually due to the subtle story. But
I mean, it seems okay. I'm just saying it's okay because I'm not very familiar with it, I guess.
Well, you need to look at it. You need to look.
But I mean, for me, it kind of got a little bit boring.
But remember, guys, it's a horror game.
It's a horror game.
Be scared by it already, god damn it. Really.
Oh yes,
Just
be scared.
Really, yeah.
Just be scared.
Please.
Yes, message
Totally
of the video, be scared.
Totally not a mind-controlled minion of Scott Coffin. So that's good. Like I just
about
said,
gonna wrap it up for
we're
the
gonna wrap it
armor
up.
rants.
For the Armor Rants, possibly the pilot, either episode 1 or the pilot. I don't really want to do pilots anymore, so episode 1. Thank you for watching. I will see you
Guys, next time. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe for more of this. Yeah.
And remember,
Be scared.
be scared.